Have you ever felt like your mind never really stops? Like it keeps turning non-stop, carrying thoughts, worries, memories, and future possibilities all at once. Even in silence, there can still be a storm inside that refuses to settle. Before we go deeper, take a moment to subscribe to Buddha Inner Journey. Here, you will discover timeless wisdom, peaceful truths, and powerful ideas that can guide you toward a calmer mind and a better life. In Buddha's teaching, there is a saying that the mind is like a king, and the body simply follows wherever it leads. That idea may sound simple, but it carries something very deep. Everything we experience, everything we feel, and even the way we see reality passes through the mind first. Imagine a clear lake. Now drop some dirt into it, and the water turns cloudy. If you keep disturbing it, you cannot see through it at all. But if you leave it still, the dirt slowly sinks and the water becomes clear again. Our thoughts are like that dirt. The inner chaos we feel is often created by our own constant stirring through fear, desire, anger, jealousy, or even excitement. The real question is not whether the mind moves, but how we stop feeding the movement. Because most suffering does not come from events themselves, but from the way the mind interprets them. One word, one glance, one silence, and suddenly 100 stories begin in our head. We start imagining, fearing, remembering, and projecting into an uncertain future. The Buddha taught that suffering begins with attachment, attachment to desire, attachment to fear, and even attachment to our own thoughts. We hold them as if they are absolute truth. We follow them blindly, like a dog following a master without asking where it is being taken. But mastering the mind does not mean forcing it to become empty. That is like asking the ocean to have no waves. It means learning not to be carried away by every wave that rises. It means learning to observe without judgment and seeing the thoughts are only passing clouds in a vast sky. The Buddha said that we are shaped by what we think, and that every part of our being rises from thought. That is a powerful reminder. If our thoughts shape our world, then every moment becomes a chance to choose differently. We can choose thoughts that build peace instead of thoughts that build fear. Think of your thoughts like seeds. Every seed you plant, whether it is fear or confidence, will eventually grow into something real in your life. Plant fear, and you harvest anxiety. Plant peace, and you harvest serenity. The problem is that most of us plant without even noticing. We allow the mind to run wild like an untamed horse. We believe we have no control over it, but that is not true. Meditation is the tool Buddhism gives us to gently take back the reins. It is not about forcing the mind into silence. It is about watching it, guiding it, and training it with patience, the way a calm hand handles a restless child. When you meditate, you become the witness of your own mind. You begin to see thoughts arise without believing every one of them or clinging to them. And then something beautiful happens. You realize that thoughts come and go like bubbles on the surface of water. They rise, they move, and they disappear. But you, the real you, remain. True mastery begins when you stop saying, "I am my thoughts," and start understanding, "I am the one who notices them." With practice, that inner space grows stronger. In moments of stress, conflict, or anxiety, you will be able to breathe, watch your thoughts, and choose not to follow them. Imagine that kind of freedom. No longer being a prisoner of an agitated mind. No longer believing every story the mind tells. No longer identifying with every emotion that passes through. That strength is already inside you. One of the most important teachings in Buddhism is vipassana, which means seeing things as they truly are. Most suffering is born from confusion. We mistake thoughts for facts. We believe every scene the mind creates. Vipassana teaches us to observe without judgment and to look at reality without getting lost in it. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and simply notice your breath. Very soon, you will see how easily the mind jumps from the past to the future, from memory to imagination, from one story to another. That is normal. The mind is used to movement. But if you remain present and continue observing the breath, something begins to change. You become the witness. You stop trying to control every thought and instead watch them pass like leaves drifting down a river. A thought comes, I am not good enough. You notice it and let it go. Another comes, I must succeed. You notice that too and allow it to pass. Slowly, you begin to understand that these thoughts are not truth. They are only mental constructions, like soap bubbles. And somewhere between two thoughts, you begin to notice a space, a quiet space. A beautiful silence. That silence is the greatest secret. In that space between thoughts, peace and wisdom live. There is no fear there, no doubt, no suffering, only calm awareness. The more you meditate, the larger that space becomes. And one day, in a situation where you would once have reacted with anger or panic, you will find that small gap. In that gap, you will have the power to choose. That is where real mastery begins. Between stimulus and response, there is space. And in that space, freedom exists. Mindfulness, being fully present in each moment, is another powerful practice. When you eat, be aware of every bite. When you walk, feel your feet touching the ground. When you breathe, notice the air moving in and out. When you are truly present, the mind cannot scatter into old regrets or future fears. It stays here, now. And in the present moment, thoughts begin to lose their force. You can also use simple tools like mantras, repeating peaceful phrases such as, I am calm, everything is impermanent, and I let go. Gratitude is another powerful remedy. It is almost impossible to feel deep gratitude and fear at the same time. Every morning, before you even open your eyes fully, name 3 small things you are grateful for. This plants peaceful seeds in the mind. And remember, even great Buddhist masters still have difficult thoughts sometimes. The difference is that they no longer identify with them. They see them, let them pass, and gently return to their center. You are far greater than your thoughts. You are the vast, peaceful awareness that watches them. If there is only one thing you remember from this message, let it be this: you have the power to choose where your attention goes. And where your attention goes, your reality begins to form. Start today, even if it is just 1 minute of silence, 1 conscious breath, 1 mantra before sleep, or 1 grateful thought when you wake up. The important thing is to begin. If this message touched you, subscribe to Buddha Inner Journey, turn on notifications, and share this with someone who feels trapped by their mind. And before you go, leave a comment. What thought often troubles you? And what small step are you ready to take today to begin letting it go? Your voice may help someone else too. Remember, even the greatest storm eventually passes. Behind every cloud, the sky is still blue. May your thoughts become your allies instead of your enemies. May your mind find the deep peace of true wisdom.